You know that feeling you get when you get home and your parents aren't anywhere to be seen, so you have the whole living room and TV all to yourself? Yeah, well, today was basically the opposite of that. Had big goals of streaming today, and that didn't end up happening because my parents were inside the house the whole day, and I don't feel comfortable recording or streaming while they're still here and are able to walk in and might hear some of the things I'm saying. But we're going to get straight into a Queen Slime fight because I just got the Meteor Staff and Orichalcum armor, and I think that I can take this on without any real preparation. I have a bunch of potions that I decided not to take just because I think this fight's going to be really easy. I also have all 3 mech boss spawners, so I'm ready for that for this episode. But yeah, I had high hopes with streaming today. I had oh my gosh, I had see, this is where I need a dash. I had everything planned out, I got everything set up, like I know what I'm going to stream, and there was just no opportunity. And usually my parents go to sleep pretty early, like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Absolute latest 11. But for whatever reason, today decided to be the day that they decided, you know what, I think I'm going to stay up till 1 a.m. watching my TV show. So basically, it's like 2 a.m. right now. I've just done a little bit of grinding, getting Souls of Light, and just getting what I... Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, I think I might have to use potions. That's, I didn't expect to die. Maybe I'll even set up a few little platforms. I could get a Heart Lantern as well. I didn't expect to actually have to prepare for this fight, but it's daytime now. I'm not going to get anything out of it, but it's daytime now, so I can't really fight the mech bosses. If I can get some chains, and then I want to make... I haven't even got an adamantite gear yet. I just have not been in the mood for grinding, really. I only just got enough Souls of Light, let alone Souls of Night. And now I need to make a Heart Lantern. So I'm going to make one of those, and then I'm going to get a bunch of platforms. All my stuff is just scattered everywhere. I think maybe the platforms, they're on the end somewhere. But yeah, it was a pretty frustrating day in terms of actually being able to come out with the content that I wanted to, and I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be better. But weekends are just always kind of rough because people are home. You know, I have a lot more time during the week. But on the plus side of not having any time to, you know, come and record, and I'm going to take the pylon. On the plus side of not having any time to be able to come and record and stream, I have been able to get through a lot of planning for this project that I told you guys about over the past 2 videos, which I am really excited for. It's getting real. I only have 6 weeks to prepare for it, and we're going to have to come out with a lot of content leading up to it, and honestly, I think I'll be able to get quite a lot of content for myself throughout the road trip, sort of in line with what I plan to make for a second channel. Something else I wanted to touch on is podcasts, because Tommy Innit started this new, I don't know if you'd call it a podcast, but 100 Questions is what it's called. And basically, so far he's gone on Stampy Longnose and Stephen Fry. And can I just say that Stephen Fry episode was absolute cinema. He's living legend, that guy. I'm not gonna lie. It was just a... Can I make some platforms, please? I just love that idea as a concept for a podcast a lot. I mean, a lot of people will get guests on and we'll talk with them and question them. But I feel like one of my issues with a lot of podcasts is this: they tend to have like a political stance a lot of the time. And I guess that's what podcasts are, a way of influence and, you know, topics that are relevant and whatnot. But I just get sick of hearing the politics, you know, as I'm sure most people do. And I don't know, it's just really refreshing. Like, so many podcasts are either, you know, are way too political, or the guests, the podcast hosts are just flat out annoying or rude, Or, you know, there's all the, like, manosphere ones. 'Cause, you know, every two guys who thinks they're the tiniest bit funny thinks, oh yeah, we should start a podcast. I mean, who hasn't had that thought before? Which, I'm leading off into something else now, but I just remembered this. I'll be doing a lot of watching of smaller YouTube creators and, you know, my usual bigger creators. And aside from the views, it's just so obvious the difference in being able to vocalize yourself clearly to the camera, not taking pauses, saying a lot. You know, I guess like editing has a part to play in it, but that's not really what I'm focused on. It's more just the way, I guess, an experienced creator is able to express themselves and carry themselves towards the camera compared to a less experienced creator. There was one specific example. It was this, and by the way, I'm definitely guilty of the less experienced. Like when I watch back on my videos, it has that same feel that I'm talking about that you can get from small creators. I was watching this guy who does Clash Royale videos, basically just a Ken copy, kind of what I used to do on his channel. And just the way he speaks to the camera, you can tell he's really uncomfortable, and you can tell he doesn't have anything planned that he really wants to say. And in the sort of downtimes in the game where there's, you know, you're collecting elixir or you're just sort of fucking around, really, it's just silent. And I think that's something that, I guess, kills smaller YouTubers, because people don't have attention spans and there needs to be something happening constantly. Speaking of, let's try... I'm gonna drink my potions, and I didn't place down the Heart Lantern, but we're just gonna hope for the best, because we do have an arena this time. I should be doing 20% more damage, and I should be using less mana. So, oh my god, I really hate not having a dash. Like, not having access to the Shield of Cthulhu at the very start of the game. It's honestly such a disadvantage, because it's just essential to dodging. And like, my problem with the Meteor stuff as well is like, things like these little slimes coming after me are so annoying. But I do get to clear out these pretty quickly, the spiky ones that are the ones that usually do the damage with this fight, I find. I couldn't really be bothered getting any other weapons just because it was way too grindy, man. Like, obviously a Flask of Ichor or Cursed Flames or something along those lines would probably be ideal, and I just don't have a way for me to avoid some of these attacks. Something like that would be ideal, but it's just, you know, this is normal mode, this isn't master mode. I don't want to have to completely prepare for every single boss fight that I do to get potions, everything. My dodging is not great, but it's just, I feel like the arena is really all I needed. I guess an extra 8 defense was nice, but this fight's going to be over any second now, and then the potions should hopefully last. I didn't even drink all of them. They hopefully should last until the mech bosses. I want to do, I mean, this weapon is most suited for the Destroyer, obviously, but you do get a weapon out of the defeating the twins. So maybe I might attempt those first. I just don't really know how it's going to go. But that's Queen Slime down. Looking good. We got the Blade Staff. If only I had... Oops. How do I get rid of that? If only I had access to that in my previous playthrough where I was playing Summoner. But that's alright. We're going to just drink a few more potions. Eat this pie. I didn't drink a Swiftness, which is going to be helpful. And I think that's all the potions I have. It's just, I can't be bothered trying to craft potions fully. And I'll just cut to when it's nighttime. Alright, the lights have come up, meaning it's finally nighttime. We got some luck increase, but we're just gonna go ahead and attempt the twins. We're gonna target this one first, obviously, because it's the one that is just really annoying in the second phase. This is going to be hard without a dash, because switching sides is just a little bit awkward. And I'm hitting both of them right now, which is not ideal. Hopefully my damage output can sort of match. I didn't get any wings for this either, so I'm fighting with a very big lack in mobility, which is not ideal. But he's not doing too much damage to me. I feel like I'm avoiding these attacks. And it's not master mode, so it's just quite a lot easier. The damage output isn't the best in the world. I'm not too accurate with this weapon. You know what? I think I can get the job done. Just keep dodging. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm always going to be hitting both bosses, which is kind of annoying, because I do just want to target Spasmatism. But, you know, we're doing our best. And we really haven't taken any damage at all. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty easy fight, and I'm hoping that there's enough time in the day for me to fight probably the Destroyer. See, this is where I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. It's just hard for me to dodge that attack, and hopefully I don't get the other one in second phase while I'm attacking this one. Well, it's in second phase, because that's just going to make things difficult. I should have enough time to destroy the Destroyer, hopefully, so I can just run away from it, and I'm actually fast enough. I just need to not run out of platform. Go up and down, drink a potion. Finally having access to greater healing potions is nice. And honestly, I do not know how... Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to magic mirror, get out of this situation. Hopefully the boss doesn't despawn. Yeah, cool. Okay, we got the boss here. Just run. Why? Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon. Okay, we have both in the second phase, so I really need to try and clear this one out now. It's really hard to dodge the attacks when I just have no mobility at all. That's not the one I want. I need to get rid of the other one. I need to get rid of the other one. Please. Please. I don't have a point to turn around. Okay, he's dead. Cool. Now this is not looking good. Do I have a healing potion? I have 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. I just need to dodge for 8 seconds. No more hits. I had 1 second left. Okay, I'm really feeling the lack of mobility. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all 3 mech bosses today. But I'm going to try fight the Destroyer. I can't believe I've died twice. I'm going to fight the Destroyer, and honestly, all I need is a better pair of wings, and then the twins will be easy. Let's find that little crevice there. Beautiful. Hopefully this can get rid of all the probes and everything really nicely. I don't have my potions equipped, so we're going to see how that does me for this fight. I think the lack of defense is definitely going to be noticeable, but we're going to do our best. Just get rid of all these probes, and because it's a meteor staff, it also attacks the Destroyer. Absolutely perfect. And don't get hit by the head. Oh my days. Honestly, the damage output on this staff is not what I wanted. I'm going to take so much damage here, and I don't think there's really anything I can do about it. And just don't lock me in again. And I don't have enough flight to be able to get over that, so I'm just stuck not on my platform. Not having wings is proving to be a massive issue. A massive issue. I've just failed 3 bosses now. We're gonna try Skeletron Prime, because why the hell not? If I can beat 1 mech boss today, it'll be a success, but otherwise, an unsuccessful YouTube video. Probably the first. So let's just wait till our health regenerates a tiny little bit, and you know what? I don't actually care. I don't think the meteor staff is the weapon. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can definitely beat the twins, and I can definitely beat the Destroyer. I just, this weapon does less damage than I was hoping it would. I think realistically, I need wings. I need proper wings to be able to dodge these attacks nicely. And yeah, my mobility is really just what's killing me here. The bosses are all so much faster than me. But we're gonna see what we can do with Skeletron. I'm already on really low health. It's not looking good. But I think, honestly, in my experience, I've had the least trouble with Skeletron. I do usually fight it last, but we'll just see how this goes. Honestly, I'm really not happy with the DPS output at all of this weapon. Like, I thought it would be a lot better. I think it's just the lack of hitting every shot. And, you know, if I really struggle, I could always upgrade to adamantite armor, but I just don't want to do that. I think, honestly, a pair of wings is going to be all I need. It's the one thing I do like about the meteor stuff though, is it's getting rid of these other hands without me actually having to target them, which is nice. And when it spins, I can just get a ton of damage. Just focused on there. I think the laser and the bomb ones are the only hands that you really have to worry about. And I think what I have to worry about is the night ending before I can actually do enough damage to kill this boss. I think that's my only real issue here. Yeah, the damage is just straight up ass. I didn't really have a good talking yapping point for this video, so I'm kind of just doing a lot of commentary. A bit of a change of pace from what I've been uploading recently. I don't know, I just didn't really spend time today thinking about what I might post. We got a hand down, probably the only hand that's actually doing any damage to me. We got 2 hands down. So basically we're just trying to do as much damage to this head as possible. Hopefully we can kill it before night comes. That might be a bit tall of an order, before day comes. But yeah, this has definitely been the easiest fight for sure. I'm not focused on dodging at all, I'm literally just trying to target this head. Just get as much DPS as I physically can. Imagine I was doing this without a magic power potion, I'd have absolutely no chance. But honestly, it's looking pretty sketch right now. Like, I actually don't know how much time I have left. Probably should have crafted a watch at some point. They're always useful. But that was such a close call. Oh my god. Please, can we actually kill this boss? One skeleton boss, and then we can get the steampunker. And then I can just get the steampunk wings. Or the rocket, with the jetpack. Because then I don't have to farm souls and flights or anything like that. That's such an effort. Also, the corruption is starting to spread like crazy in this world, so I can sort that out. But there we go. We've had one successful boss. I would say that that's successful. Hopefully we can get the steampunker to move in. I'm going to see what I can craft, but I don't think anything useful, because we definitely can't craft the armor. But yeah, a bit of a quick one today, just fighting some bosses. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Cheers.